So when you are twerking, when you're shimmying, you are literally releasing trauma, releasing stored emotions from your hips. When you're bending your knees, you're crouching on the floor, you're connecting to earth, you're connecting to the womb, you're restoring your energy. As I was doing this, I was healing myself through all of these generations of collective trauma. And I realized that twerking truly is a spiritual practice.
You serious?
Horsey, he said, are you tired? I look back like, boy,
you better go somewhere and beat your meat.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic at the head of that fire truck, still celebrating, cheering on the fans. Their families are on that truck as well.
It's like a Clint Eastwood movie. They're trying to get through the peeps and get to the final destination, and they're almost here.
It's not that you're friends with a man. The point is you're not listening to him. Like, again, love to men is respect. It's saying, you know what, I might not agree with this, but I respect your judgment, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do what you say. But, like, men don't want an argumentative woman.
It's disrespect that will drive a man to the most heinous of crimes. It's disrespect that starts the school shooter bullshit. It's disrespect that makes men go to jail for life sentences. When you truly disrespect a man in a public and permanent way, that's when they switch. That's why I'm so respectful in public. You don't know who the you're talking to. He might be on his last straw. Disrespect is dangerous. And in a household where you're constantly disrespecting a man, he's going to end up depressed and sad for even accepting. Men just want to feel respected. It's not that hard to do.
I know the counter to this would probably be respect is earned, not given. But there's a certain level of respect that you would even give to a stranger or even a homeless man on the street. You don't just bump into a stranger and keep walking because it'll be rude and disrespectful. Here's something all men should know, and this is something I'm even going to teach my kids. You don't have to be nice to people, but you have to respect them. If you don't want to share your toys, fine. You don't have to share your toys, but don't be rude about it. Be polite. But also remember, if the shoe was on the other foot, would you want that person to share with you? Do unto others as you would want done to yourself. And when we talk about respect when it comes to relationships, ladies, you picked this man. Why would you not show him the utmost respect? And one thing you have to understand about men is that they value respect over love, because in their mind, how could you possibly love me if you don't respect me? You can hug and kiss him all you want, tell him you love him, tell him how great he is. But if you're out here dressing provocatively and giving your attention to other men, all that goes out the window.
A woman should be the dominant and a man should be the submissive. That's
because y'all follow commands. You go do. You go do. And she gonna tell you what to do. Because here's the thing. If y'all don't have somebody telling y'all what to do, y'all are going to be reckless. And so women are divorcing y'all in these relationships because they are allowing you to quote unquote lead, and they're being submissive. And since y'all can't lead yourself, y'all leading her into the ground. So here's the thing. The natural order is for the feminine to be the leader. If you give to the feminine, right? The feminine is always going to regenerate life and everybody's going to be taken care of. Y'all are territorial. Y'all just want the image of leadership. You just want to be out in public. I'm the leader, but all of the responsibility is actually on the woman. The leader takes the majority of the responsibility. If women allow men, which means she submit, all right, and allow him to lead, she don't have no control over what he's going to do. She's steady submitting to him. Women have to change their minds and realize that they ain't supposed to submit to men because men just going to do what you allow them to do, because they don't have no governor on their own behavior to know when to not do something, to know better. They don't know. They just going to keep being reckless. And they're not going to take care of your feelings because they're only concerned about theirs.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Look, I don't know who this woman is, but I'll be damned if that's not the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Damn all the men who have led society to what it is today. Forget all the men who created all this technology and all this infrastructure, built all the buildings. Damn all of that. It's like now that men have built society to what it is today, and we made it so easy and convenient for women, now they want to take the lead. Like, imagine spending all day, months, years building a car, and then once you build it, here comes the woman say, you know what? I don't think you should be allowed to drive this car. It should be me. I deserve to drive this car. I should be the one to take the wheel. Now, look, I understand not all men are good leaders. I understand that. But if he's not a good leader, then why would you be dating him? Why would you pick a man who's not a good leader? If you get with a man and he's leading you into the ground, why are you even dating him? You have to be able to vet men and figure out which guys are good leaders and which guys are going to lead you to prosperity, which guys are going to protect you, provide for you, and lead. And the truth of the matter is, women want a man who will lead. She said it herself. The person who takes on the brunt of the responsibility is the one who should lead. Who's the person who typically pays on the date? Who's the person who typically pays more of the bills? It's typically the man. If someone breaks into the house, whose job is it to get up and protect the family? It's the man's job to protect. It's the man's job to provide. If women want to be the ones taking the lead, then they have to be the ones taking care of the majority of the bills, and they need to be the ones doing the protecting as well. If you want to be a leader, you have to take everything that comes along with that. And I know she talked about how women should lead, but most women don't even want that, and they say it out of their own mouths.
He leads, meaning he's the leader of the house. He has to be taken care of. He's providing for us. He's making sure that we have everything we need. So ultimately, we need to make sure that he has everything he needs.
The provider, the protector, he should lead his woman in, like, the right direction. He's the king, so.
I feel like that dates back. Like, a woman wants a man to provide. They want them to dominance. That's really what it is. Like, you want a dominant man. You don't want a submissive man.
Why do women complain about men being in charge when women wanted it that way?
I don't know, because I'm not one of those women. I don't have an answer for that. Women just like to complain sometimes.
I feel like that's more of this generation, just because everybody wants to be an independent woman, everybody wants to be a bad bitch, but ultimately everybody wants to be taken care of. So I feel that our generation now, a lot of women want to be taken care of, but they also don't want to do what's necessary to be taken care of, and they also want their cake and eat it too, kind of, in a way.
Well, all right, that's all I got for this video. You guys let me know what you thought of the video. Which points did you agree with? Which points did you disagree with? Leave it in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you got anything out of this video, hit that like button. Disagree to disagree. I'm out.